Welcome to the Master, guys. We are back again for another reaction. This is gonna be the first out of, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be dropping 2 videos, but look out for that in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. Welcome to this here first reaction video, guys. Big up the Mystelics YouTube family for dropping by, and of course, big up the newcomers that are coming in. Big up all yourself as well. Sit down. Have several seats to see what your boy is about to talk about here today. Of course, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate. I was trying to do like that guy from is it Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, whatever. Get it. Anyways, yeah, give this video a thumbs up, guys. I would appreciate that, and of course, subscribe and turn on our post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. And of course, we are here again, all about the international airport that is being built. There's some sort of situation surrounding that vibrations, and of course, there's this particular individual who is trying to prevent the inevitable. Let us listen to what he has to say right there.
Send that voice boat all around Tom.
Send the what?
Send that voice boat all around.
Send that voice boat.
Send that voice boat all around Tom.
Send that is note. Send the voice note, not voice boat. I understand the boat coming, brothers and sisters. The boat is coming, or has come, or will be coming. Future boats might come and what have you. But it's note, sir. Voice note.
Send that voice boat all around Tom to the world.
With what?
Send that voice boat all around Tom to the world.
Send that voice boat all around tongue to the world. I think he's probably trying to say send that voice note all around tongue and across the world. Maybe that's what he's saying right there, because the boat part doesn't make sense. Anyways, let's continue.
One dot is beating their mothers so bad. Keep their shit in Roseau. Wesley is mine, and I need my airport. So tell them stay the f away from Western Over Airport. Those dirty, hungry got more of.
Why you have to be cursing like that, huh? I mean, sometimes in our language we might not be sure of what to say, so then we just replace that word with some cuss word. They didn't tell you not to cuss like that. Use a sailor. Then again, he's probably one of the individuals who's benefiting as a result of the airport. I heard, was it that same guy? Not I heard, I actually saw a video of, maybe it was him and some backhoe. They trying to restart the clearing of the land that they cleared already. Apparently the trees and stuff were growing back, so then they have to waste money again to give him, if he's the same person I'm thinking about right there, they have to waste money to give him again to re-clear the land that they once cleared before. Talking about international airport, and individuals, from my understanding, some of them have not gotten monies for their land and stuff yet. Not everybody have gotten land for the money for the land and so forth. I know some individuals actually moved to Portsmouth as a result of their land being taken, and they did get some of the individuals I know did get monies for their thing. When I asked them what exactly was the range, they tell me it wasn't the best price, but what could they do? They don't live here, they don't live in Dominica, and you know what could they do? Just have to accept whatever is being given. What about those who actually are living in Dominica and haven't gotten anything? But you concerned about yourself? Is yourself you concerned about? You know, people coming to talk about the what is happening, and as a result of people maybe not having, just like I stated before, they're not having their or not being compensated for their lands and stuff. But because you are getting some jobs and stuff, you are thinking of yourself. They call that greed and selfishness. At the same time, people are going to walk about the disturbances that they believe is happening at present with this whole situation. Some individuals actually believe that the airport building the airport, the equipments that have come in is not for building airports, it's for them to build Chinese place building and all those kind of things there. No, guys, what you might notice, I'm not saying that is the case, but they are actually going to be building a building, I think it's in Woodford Hill or in Wesley, one of these places. They call it the International Airport Hub or something for the contractors and those people there. So they're actually going to be building a house before they build the international airport. So some people might think, oh, that is the case right there. And don't get me wrong, you guys might be correct as well. Because for the longest time we try to wonder what on earth is going on. They still have not properly done the soil testing to even know if this place is conducive for building an international airport. So people seeing equipment coming and say, hey, woohoo! One of the people I saw, I actually posted this yesterday. Bring the equipment in silently, but let the airport do the talking. Another thing I saw an individual talking about, you know, they seeing the equipments and everything and they wonder if it's just for show. Another individual was actually pointing that same thing out, saying they brought how much equipments for the geothermal energy? They brought how much equipments down to Dominica? Where is geothermal today? But this help me out. Where's geothermal today? That seems like they're just collecting money upon money and money. Just like they did the airport. They cleared the land. Spend how much money to clear the land? Certain parts of Wesley. Now they're going again to re-clear the land. And he most likely is the one who is going to do that. So you know his job is there. My job there don't affect my job, sirs. Are you not coming Wesley? Wesley's your own? Your father leave the whole of Wesley for you? Your mother and your father had stakes. The ample shares stock in Wesley. They had 51% shares in Wesley land. For you to come and tell Dominicans they cannot come there and you're going to embarrass them? Who is you? Who are you to do such a thing? People have a right to do by law what they are doing. They have the right to do this. If they see that something is wrong and they can protest it, they can speak up for the people of Wesley who are quiet. This is one of the things that I don't understand. A lot of things are happening to people and they are waiting for somebody else to come and rescue them while they stay quiet because they don't want to get victimized. So they stay silently in utter pain and suffering. There's a guy I saw walking outside. I could tell that he wasn't the best. It wasn't like that before for him. And he sat down on the road. I watched the man, you know, sit down on the road silently. But I remember him back in the day campaigning as hard as he can. Well, next election I know where he's going to be. I already know where he's going to be. This is the problem now with human beings. Human beings watch things happening to them and they stay silent because they want somebody else to do it. They want Nelson Mandela's in Dominica to do it for them. Because they don't want to say, but if I show up, I might get victimized. But you're already getting victimized by the economy. You're getting victimized by the present state that has been put on Dominica. And you don't even realize that yet. But you don't want to be more victimized any further. How you expect to grow? This seed, for it to become a tree, must go through the grind of the soil. Some of all you checking, boy, I say water seed. Put me on top of the water, let me grow. But you'll have no substance at the bottom even if you grow like a lily pad on the water. Well, he doesn't use all your brain. This guy is happy, he's getting his job or whatever he's doing. If he's the same person I'm thinking about there. He's happy, he's getting his job for him to clear the land and making his money. What if the government can't pay you money, boy? With only noise you saying there Wesley people to come, you will want to join the Wesley people. Boy, okay.
Tell them stay away from my airport and Wesley in their mother's.
It's not your airport. You don't even have no stake in the airport. Or you telling people stay away from it's not easy, no? Everybody has an equal stake in the airport, just like you. Furthermore, who tell you airport building? They clear the land already. You not reclaim the land if you are the same person I'm thinking about. You not reclaim the land, and that doesn't sink in your head, no. But most times some people thinking about themselves. Hey, I don't care now, we can reclaim 5-6 times. It doesn't matter.
Those hungry gods, those lazy, useless mother, those cockroach, when they see slippers and beg out, they run on a shelter.
How you know that? Are you familiar with the life of the cockroach? That's what you're familiar with? You're familiar with the life of the cockroach? Is that the case right there, sir? If so, you need to stop your dirty ways. Where you hanging out for you to know life of cockroach and sleepers and all this kind of... Where are you hanging out?
Take care of them, Wesley, and embarrass their mothers. Send my voice to bring the world.
Furthermore, what their mother have to do with anything? And their mother, where their mother birth them? Where their mother birth them have to do with nothing? I don't understand. What is wrong with people? Why people are easy, you know? Hey, there's this thing I also saw right there, guys. What is that? Von Dodds, the workers tomorrow need to teach you a lesson. He think is a thing he's selling to his clients now, boy. So Von Dodds, you selling some kind of things to your clients? What are you selling to your clients, sir? You want the world to know? Well, that is a question right there. Apparently that person know you. What are you selling to your clients, sir? I hope it's not anything illegal. I hope it's not anything dangerous. But people have a stake to talk about what they can talk about, have a right to protest based off not the Constitution giving them the right, but the Constitution reminds people of the right that people have. It's not the opposite. The Constitution doesn't give you rights. No. Say I am guided by the no. The Constitution is guided by the rights that God has already given you. I watched an interview of a lady speaking about that she's not an American citizen, and she was breaking that so nicely using the court system that you're a citizen, you have to abide by the citizen when you sign papers and all the kind of things there. And she was breaking that down so nicely. We have accept certain things because that is the norm of society. We have accept ourselves to be constantly bamboozled by the very people that are keeping us down, and we consider that to be our culture present. This is why people staying quiet. They don't want to say nothing. They're letting the workers walk each time. And they saying, boy, and other people seeing that, instead of joining them, they saying, boy, why they don't change these strategies? But if they don't change these strategies, why don't you give them a better strategy? Because apparently you know better than them. What else can they do? Give them a better strategy instead of criticizing and saying it's for you they're working, Matter of fact, they're working for your justice, for you to have justice, for you to have peace and prosperity. That is what they're working for. And when things are happening to the people are quiet. They don't say nothing. They say basically what I do there. And some of them are officials. Some of them are officials. They know what is happening. I know, I just talk to some of them. They know what is happening. But because of what is happening, they know they're getting their money, they join their money, they don't care. If the people don't care, why should I care? And I understand. Because they want you now to be the representative for them while they stay quiet, and they're hoping that you don't get victimized. But if, in case you do get victimized, it will not affect them because they have been quiet. But you know what? Just like the bus incident, when the bus drivers were protesting about what is happening in Dominica and all, right now they're giving them little leeway now. But even if that still comes with its consequences. High increase in prices comes, increasing your bus share comes with other problems too. But that is another story right there. But just like when the bus drivers were protesting, bus drivers were protesting against bus drivers protesting. And when it do actually happen, the first set of people who were there were the bus drivers who were protesting against the bus drivers because they didn't want to be victimized. They wanted to pretend as if they're on the government side. And when things happen as a result of the protest by the bus drivers, boom, they were the first in line to go and get monies. But bus drivers have best that he become a bus driver, man, because bus driver getting money there, bus driver getting increase in their fares, and then they getting another increase in their fares again. Boy, that is something else, boy. That is really truly something else right there, man. Anyways, guys, let's move on right there. This is it right there, brothers and sisters. Let's have a listen.
Let me say hello to my friends and family of Western News Online, guys. I was friends and family of Western News Online, guys.
Western News, what?
Of Western News Online, guys.
Western News Online.
And family of Western News Online, guys.
I don't know what that is.
I was asked to remind the general public that on Wednesday, this week, Wednesday.
That's tomorrow.
There'll be a group of citizens around Dominica in Wesley doing a march through the community.
That part that if all the thing you saying.
Hungry got more of. Tell them stay away from my airport and Wesley in their mothers. Those hungry gods, those lazy, useless mother, those cockroach.
But Mr. Car control his emotions, boy. There's something called emotional intelligence, I mean, come on. Anyways.
Standing up with the community of Wesley, asking questions of when the people that is in the path of the airport, people property that is in path of the airport, when are they going to get paid?
Guys, this is the first time I'm listening to this. When I mentioned this, I was actually looking at a post that I saw on Facebook. that stated this very same thing that he's saying right there. So it's not just about building airport and thing. You have to pay these people for the land. You have to pay these people for the land. But of course, we have people like Mr. who try to just talk, man. Talk. And if you do anything, bro, police will pick you up. Police must pick you up. So you have to leave these people alone. But they're talking on behalf of the Wesley people who haven't gotten paid and stuff. Really? All right then.
So Wednesday from 9 o'clock, from 9 o'clock Wednesday, there will be a group of people around Dominica doing a march around the community, asking questions, standing with the people of Wesley, asking questions.
I wonder if the people of Wesley will also join, because they are the ones, but then again they might say, but I don't want to be victimized. So you don't get paid for your house and you say you want to be victimized? But what is wrong with humans, boy? People letting things happen to them, we. Boy, are you letting things happen to all you, we?
When are we going to get paid for our property? That is on Wednesday from 9:30 in the morning. Dominicans from around Dominica, Roseau, all over the place will be in Wesley.
That's how Wesley people alone not supposed to be there. Because it's Wesley people that mainly affecting. They are the ones who have not gotten paid for their property. Only have people come in and do tests for all land. But hey, all you easy, that boy.
Standing with the Wesley people, asking the authorities when is the people going to get paid for the property. After the match, there will be a meeting. There will be a meeting about 3 o'clock.
That's a long walkway. Well, then again, Wesley not smaller, so
there'll be an open meeting for everyone, anyone who want to take part in the meeting. There'll be a meeting. The meeting is taking place at the hall at Randy's Restaurants and Bar. Okay? So there's an indoor meeting on Wednesday from 3 o'clock.
So it's indoor, I thought it was outdoor.
For any citizen that have concern and looking for answers about the property, about what's going on in our community.
Hopefully you'll carry that live, because I want to see. There's a lot of interesting questions when it comes down to that situation right there. What is happening? A lot of questions, man. Unanswered questions, I would have to say.
Now, don't get this twisted. The meeting is nothing about trying to stop no airport. Okay?
That's what you see, the guy was complaining. It's not about trying to stop the airport. It's about getting compensated for what is yours that the government took as a result of trying to build airport. That is what it's about. Mr. supposed to be all about that. But you know what? When they're thinking about themselves, they're not coming to stop airport. They come to get compensated for what is theirs, and rightly compensated too. Ah, boy.
I think right now all Dominicans is excited and really want this airport.
Yeah, me especially. I want the airport. Somebody was saying that under my videos in one of them comments, saying, Mystelics, you one day you really hoping for the. I say I have the hope of a labor right when it comes to the airport. Because I want the airport. I want to fly from Dubai to Dominica. And to fly from Switzerland, our friends in Switzerland. Big up, say one time, those watching. I want to fly from Switzerland straight to Dominica, man. All right.
I believe so. So this meeting is nothing about stopping the movements of the development of the country. This meeting is to get some answers of what exactly taking place in the community. When are the people in the community going to get paid? And what is lag along, and what is taking so long to pay the people in the community?
I've heard that. I think, if I remember correctly, I remember when the government was talking about individuals, squatters, people who are squatting on the land, because obviously I already have squatters, people who don't own the land, but they have stayed there for a number of years, and as a result of them squatting, they have become, you know, they are owners of the land. I think the government was talking about even relocating some of these individuals, if I remember correctly. But if you're talking about the squatters, what about the people who actually bought the land? It's kind of like the same thing when you look at the United States government. When individuals were asking the president, saying, "Hey, you're gonna give debt forgiveness of $10,000 to $20,000 for students. What about all of us who sacrifice ourselves, to ensure that we pay our offspring's school fees and all this? Do I get $10,000 to $20,000 reimbursed?" I mean, it's so. In other words, you're saying that it's better for you to not be able to work hard and get free money versus you working hard to do something and not being reimbursed. I think the best of the people that need to do things is those who work extra hard, work more hours for them to do things, just like the land. Those who work extra hard and then you're just taking their land and going, you're still not reimbursing them. But those who have squatted, have been relocated. Nah, man, maybe it's me that have it wrong. Maybe it's me. I have to have had it wrong. I remember something of that. So when the Prime Minister was talking about squatters and relocating these individuals, I got
all right. So from 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock, the general public of Dominica, Wesley people, you're getting support now. You ask for the support, you're getting it. Please come out.
I want to see if they come out. Because some of them is just blah blah, just talk blah J, blah 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 blah.
And support the march in the community. And also
everybody from Wesley is supposed to come out. But some of them might think, oh, you know what? I don't have land there, so let me leave that alone. I don't gonna be a part of this. But you show strength in numbers, guys. Just like when the nurses them would think they were like the whole community to come out with them. But then again, when the bus drivers protesting, the nurses are not there. So why should the bus drivers support the nurses when the bus drivers protesting? The nurses never came. And vice versa. This is what is happening. People are divided and they don't even realize what is happening to them. But only something else, it's only when it's happening to me directly. But what if something is happening to you directly that doesn't take a lot of people? It is affecting you directly. There were individuals who reached out to me saying that people taking their house and stuff. I tell them, put it on newspaper. Don't, you don't come and incriminate me fire about that. Put it on the newspaper and react to it. They're thinking of themselves. Instead of if you had a community together, is something happening to you, people will step up and say, no, that is not good. But no, all you're thinking about all yourself. Greedy people. That does do the next. Greedy people expect to go forward. You really? It's like we have a culture of selfishness in the place.
Everyone is invited to the meeting. Okay, the meeting will start at 3 o'clock at Randy's Restaurants and Bar. And everyone is invited. So if you have any question and you want answers.
Who will be there though? Who is going to answer the questions? Who is the people who are going to be answering the question? So are you going to say who's going to be coming to answer the questions? Because if you have a set of Wesley people coming to a meeting and they themselves are clueless and coming to ask questions, what are they going to do? Ask questions amongst themselves? There need to be somebody that actually has the answer, no?
This is the perfect opportunity to come out and get some answers. All right, guys?
From who?
So Wednesday, 9 o'clock.
I guess they have that figured out.
9 o'clock, the march will start through the community. And at 3 o'clock, the meeting will take place. All right, guys? Have a good night. Bye-bye.
But when Wesley do the people have to meet? It's important to provide vital information, you know. Next thing, somebody on Upper Wesley, another person on Lower Wesley, Eastern Wesley, Western Wesley. Everybody all over the place. So I think next time we need to give a direct location. We will meet there. Bow. Okay? Probably they'll meet by Randy's spot, I guess. I don't know. And then the meeting will be thing. I don't know. I guess they'll organize that as time goes by. Everybody at WhatsApp. We are WhatsApp. We in WhatsApp group. WhatsApp me, man. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? Do you think the meeting that they're going to be having is going to be a successful one? Do you think that the people are actually going to be getting compensated What exactly you think is going to be happening? And do you think this guy needs Jesus? He needs the blood of Jesus to wash his dirty mouth, man. He need the fish. That is $106 there. Some people will tell me that maybe a mistake. Nobody has come out and said mistake, eh? So I put it out there. Nobody said mistake. None of the officials come and say mistake. All the people who saying that they have been to other places and they had the wrong numbers they had the wrong pricing on items. So you have to be mindful of the brothers and sisters. Ask them if the pricing on the item is correct. That's probably why we just say bunch of things is not expensive. Fish is $106. Although when I did the reading on top, I realized that this doesn't make any sense. But hey, that is the pricing that they have on it. So c'est la vie right there. What are your thoughts on this situation right there? Do you think he needs fish? He needs the 150 to wash his mouth clean. We need the blood of Jesus to stop his dirty ways, man. I mean, if you get your job to do your job now, my brother. But you're trying to prevent people from the misfortunes that they have been given, and you've been fortunate. You want to then try to quote unquote embarrass people. But you can do one loudspeaker and say, come on, nonsense, man. Yourself. That is equating to the same. All you just. The problem is the people, not the government, you know. So it's the people. Because the people are allowing things to happen to them. Yes, the problem provider is the government, but the problem is the people. Interesting. The problem provider is the government. The providing problem for the people. That is something else. See? Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. I might drop another reaction. Look out for it anyway, brothers and sisters. You might see a link in the first comment in the comment box below as well. With that said, guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on that post notification photo on them, brothers and sisters. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom bang.